Have you ever woken up feeling like your joints just didn't get the memo that it's a new day? Maybe your hands feel stiff, your knees ache when you stand, or your back takes a few minutes to straighten out in the morning. You chalk it up to aging, but what if there's something deeper going on? Something silent, yet powerful. Something that could be slowly wearing down your body from the inside out. That something is inflammation, and if you're over 60, it might be affecting your health in ways you've never imagined. Most people think inflammation is just what happens when you sprain your ankle or cut your finger. It swells up, turns red, hurts a bit, and then it goes away. That's acute inflammation. And it's actually a good thing. It's your body's natural healing response. But what doctors are really concerned about, especially for older adults, is chronic inflammation. This type hides beneath the surface, lingering in your body day after day, even when there's no obvious injury. It doesn't cause a scene. But over time, it can lead to serious health conditions like arthritis, memory loss, heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Many medical professionals now believe that chronic inflammation is the root cause of nearly every age-related disease. That's why they're urging people over 60 to pay close attention not just to how they feel, but to what's happening inside their bodies. In this guide, we'll uncover 6 crucial things doctors wish every senior knew about inflammation after 60. These aren't vague suggestions or generic tips. They're specific, evidence-backed insights that can help reduce pain, protect your brain, and help you live longer and better. Let's dive in. 1. Inflammation is often silent but deadly. You might be thinking, if I don't feel pain, I must be okay, right? Not necessarily. Doctors say one of the biggest misconceptions about inflammation is that it always causes clear symptoms. In reality, chronic inflammation can simmer for years without any noticeable signs. No fever, no swelling, no obvious pain. But beneath the surface, real damage is happening. It may start small, a bit of morning stiffness or slight swelling in your hands. But over time, this low-level inflammation can wear down your joints, damage blood vessels, and disrupt brain function. It's like a slow-burning fire hidden behind the walls of your house. You might not see flames, but it's silently compromising the structure. That's why many older adults are surprised by diagnoses like arthritis, dementia, or cardiovascular issues. The damage was building up silently for years. Doctors stress the importance of understanding that inflammation doesn't always scream, it whispers. The only way to stay ahead of it is to take proactive steps before symptoms turn into serious problems. 2. Your diet is one of the biggest triggers. Nearly every doctor agrees. What you eat daily plays a massive role in how much inflammation is in your body. While most people know processed foods aren't great for health, after age 60, your body becomes even more sensitive to inflammatory foods, and the consequences can appear faster than expected. Here are the main culprits: refined carbs and sugar, white bread, cookies, sweetened cereals, and soda cause blood sugar spikes, which trigger inflammatory responses. Sugar is essentially gasoline for the inflammation fire. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli ham, and hot dogs contain preservatives that are linked to increased inflammation. Seed oils, vegetable oils like corn, soybean, and sunflower are high in omega-6 fatty acids. Too much omega-6 creates an imbalance that drives inflammation. You don't have to give up your favorite foods forever, but making smart swaps can make a huge difference. Try these. Swap sugary snacks for berries or a square of dark chocolate, 70% cacao or more. Replace vegetable oil with extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. Choose grilled chicken or wild-caught salmon instead of processed meats. Doctors often recommend the Mediterranean diet to seniors. It naturally reduces inflammation and emphasizes whole, nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens, spinach, kale, olive oil, nuts, and seeds, whole grains, quinoa, brown rice, fatty fish like sardines and mackerel, and it doesn't feel restrictive. In fact, many people find it enjoyable and sustainable. One last reminder: food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. Every bite either fights inflammation or feeds it. 3. Sitting too much is like pouring fuel on the fire. Most seniors know movement is important for staying fit, but many don't realize that sitting too much is a serious trigger for inflammation. Doctors see this often. A retired person who once had lots of energy starts spending more time on the couch. A few hours of sitting turns into most of the day. Inflammation begins to creep in, especially in the joints, blood vessels, and even the brain. Extended sitting slows down circulation, reduces joint lubrication, and hinders your lymphatic system, the body's internal cleanup crew. The result: more stiffness, more swelling, more pain, and more inflammation. But you don't need to run marathons. In fact, high-intensity workouts may cause inflammation if your body isn't ready. What you need is gentle, consistent movement. Doctors recommend movement snacks throughout the day. Every 30 to 60 minutes, get up, stretch, roll your shoulders, walk around the room. After meals, go for a 5-minute stroll. Even if you have limited mobility, chair yoga or stretching exercises can improve blood flow and reduce inflammation. Movement isn't just about burning calories. It's a message to your body: we're still active. Keep everything flowing. 4. Poor sleep triggers inflammatory chaos. Let's talk about a major issue for seniors: sleep. You go to bed tired but can't stay asleep. Maybe your legs cramp or your mind races. You wake up groggy, and the cycle repeats. Many people think poor sleep just makes them cranky, but doctors warn: sleep deprivation boosts inflammation significantly. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, flushes toxins from the brain, balances hormones, and resets your immune system. Without enough of this restorative sleep, those processes break down. Inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and IL-6, interleukin-6 spike. One night of poor sleep can increase inflammation. Now imagine what happens after months or years. How to fix it? Try these doctor-recommended strategies. Stick to a sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Limit screens at night. Blue light from TVs and phones keeps your brain awake. Turn them off at least an hour before bed. Cool, dark bedroom. The ideal temperature is around 65 F. Make your room as dark as possible. Avoid alcohol and heavy meals before bed. They can disrupt sleep cycles. Magnesium-rich foods like bananas, almonds, and leafy greens help muscles relax and may improve sleep. Talk to your doctor if you think a magnesium supplement might help. Good sleep is essential, not optional. When you sleep better, inflammation drops, pain lessens, moods improve. 5. Chronic stress fuels inflammation like nothing else. Say you've heard it before: stress kills. And it's true. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone meant to help you deal with danger. But when stress is constant, cortisol stays high, which backfires. It disrupts your immune system and causes chronic inflammation. That's why long-term stress is linked to arthritis, high blood pressure, heart disease, and memory problems. Doctors emphasize that calming your mind reduces inflammation. You don't need to meditate for hours. Start small. Go for a quiet walk in nature. Try breathing exercises or gentle yoga. Call a friend. Human connection heals. Do something creative. Paint, knit, garden. Reduce your intake of stressful news and social media. Even laughter helps. It releases endorphins, improves blood flow, and lowers cortisol. Watch a funny movie. Play with your grandkids. Read something that makes you smile. Your immune system is listening. 6. Your thoughts can heal you or harm you. This may sound surprising, but your mindset can physically affect inflammation. Negative emotions like bitterness, hopelessness, or chronic worry are linked to elevated inflammation levels. They affect not just your mood, but your immune response. 2. On the other hand, feelings of purpose, gratitude, and joy reduce inflammation. They promote healing, improve sleep, and support healthy aging. Doctors encourage seniors to take emotional health seriously. It's not just about feeling better, it's about living longer and healthier. Try these small mental shifts. List 3 things you're grateful for each day. Call someone you love when you're feeling down. Turn off stressful media and listen to music that lifts you. Replace "I'm old and done" with "I'm still here. I matter." Your thoughts impact your biology. Positivity isn't denial, it's medicine. The big picture: you're still in control. Let's recap. Inflammation is often silent but dangerous. Diet can either calm or aggravate it. Sitting too much increases your risk. Sleep deprivation fuels inflammation. Chronic. Stress inflames your body. Your thoughts can either heal or harm. None of these changes require extreme effort. You don't need fancy supplements or radical routines. What you need is gentle consistency, real food, daily movement, quality rest, peace of mind, and a belief that you still have influence over how you age. Start small. Drink water first thing in the morning. Take a short walk after meals. Swap a sugary snack for fruit. Practice deep breathing at night. Write down something good that happened each day. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just begin. One good choice leads to another. Doctors can prescribe medication, but you prescribe your lifestyle. And that's where true healing starts. Here's to living stronger, brighter, and healthier at every age. If this message resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone you care about. And remember, every small step counts. You're not just aging, you're still living, and your best years might still be ahead. Take care and keep thriving.